Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Salutations to Yakim doing the work in truth and sincerity. And this video is basically about what's going on with Russia and the Ukraine and all that fun stuff. Because we actually in good times right now. We're at the end of this thing. Well, we're at the beginning of sorrows, you know. It's almost here. The time of Jacob's trouble is almost here, but we're in the beginning of sorrow. So, with that said, I wanted to play a clip from this RT. You know, the title is "There Are Two Sides" as to who calls this going underground's Afshin Ratansi on Ukraine crisis. I'm only gonna play a few seconds of it, but yeah, when you listen, you hear you hear what's going on. So let me play this.
Today, Boris Johnson said that Russia attacked a country without provocation. Obviously, two sides. The other side is there was provocation for 8 years.
Of course, there was provocation. The U.S. With NATO and all the nations under them have been provoking Russia to attack for a while now. He says about 8 years, you know, which is most likely true, because U.S. been saying the evil Russia for I don't know how long, and all of this is part of that prophecy that the Lord said He'll put hooks into their jaws. Let's listen on.
Years, as Paula Slayer was saying, and in fact the shelling was getting out of hand. And then Johnson said he used Chamberlain's Sudetenland comparison, talking about some faraway country. It's not some faraway country. Perhaps he could have added that a faraway country is Damascus, Syria, where obviously British and American armed Israeli bombers bombed to lethal effect last night. No coverage of that, of course, at the moment.
Right. The Israelis then bombed Syria, which there's no coverage of that. However, Syria is backed by Russia and Iran. And I got this article here. Ukraine fighting reportedly not expected to keep Israel from bombing Syria. And I'm going to go straight to the point, which is in the second paragraph. Russia, a major backer of Syria, has mostly turned a blind eye to Israeli attacks, though it has also condemned them at times and has also cut off coordination in response to specific events. According to report, some in Israel think that fighting in Ukraine will give Israel a greater degree of freedom over Syria's skies. But you know, the point was Russia, a major backer of Syria. And that's why I got a couple of scriptures. One of them is here, Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. And the least of the flock, the Israelis, man. Whatever Syria, the Israelis going to do something that's going to make Russia go all out. And honestly, this could have been it that made Russia turn back right here. This could have been it that drew them out in the first place. Because this only happened, a day before Russia attacked Ukraine, or did they military action in Ukraine. So this could be why that Russia just started to go ahead and start defending itself, you know. And this is the other scripture I had, Ezekiel 38:4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. As a matter of fact, let me start up at 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shields, all of them handling swords. Basically, the army of Russia, because it's in that land of Magog. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, the north quarters and all his bands, and as many with thee, and as many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou and thy company that are assembled unto thee, and thou shalt be a guard unto them. Because we know when the ISIS did their campaign, which is the Israeli Secret Service, hey, when they did their campaign as ISIS, Russia was being a guard unto all of these nations, even though these nations got overturned by ISIS for the most part. You know, their rulers or their dictators and rulers got killed, you know. But Syria is pretty much the last one. And guess who's still bombing Syria? It's the Israelis. They're not even going under the umbrella of ISIS no more. It's the Israelis just openly attacking them now. You got something?
Yeah. This is Matthew chapter 24. I'm going to start at verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Let's see. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. All these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. A matter of fact, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, be not troubled, because all these things must come to pass. And the thing is, right now, we're seeing these things come to pass. That's why this is a good day for us, because we see the prophecies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai coming to pass. Not a good day for everybody. Evil times are coming. Even though the times are evil, we know that these things must come to pass for Yahushai to return.
This is Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. 8. All these are the beginnings of sorrow.
Right. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. We are in the time of the beginning of sorrows. So we're basically coming into the time of Jacob's trouble now, because the beginning of sorrows has been going on for a little while now. Ever since ISIS rose, we've been in the beginning of sorrows. Now we're about to come into the beginning of Jacob's trouble, because as this third world's war, this third conflict come, hey, we're looking for the mark of the beast to come and ramp it all the way up. You know, this third world war is gonna ramp everything up. The mark of the beast gonna come, which is the microchip, and then hey, we're just looking for the end then. And that's the times that we're in. And it seems like the people are in a panic because they didn't want this third conflict to happen, but it's happening now. So the hooks is in Russia's jaws, and they're turning back to the ways of the old Soviet Union, and they're about ready to go to a full-blown war. And that's basically all I wanted to come out with this time. Well, all we wanted to come out with this time. And hey, hope the brothers were edified. Till the next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostles' Great Millstone. Salutation to Yakim doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim.